Hey, Midnighters, it is the Midnight Texas series finale. That's right, we're talking Season 2, Episode 8 and Season 2, Episode 9. Patience is a Virtue and Yas Queen. Stick around.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Yas Queen! Welcome to the Midnight Texas After Show. That's right, it's Midnight Texas. We don't care that the show may have ended. We're still talking about it.
We're still here.
We are. If you haven't already, make sure you go to youtube.com, search for AfterBuzz TV's Sci-Fi Fantasy Superhero channel. That's where we live. We're Sci-Fi Superhero Fantasy. I'm Yael Tygiel. I'm joined by my lovely panel. Haley J is here.
Hello, everybody. It's our last show.
Last show. Cherry is here.
Hi, everybody. It's so hard to say goodbye.
It is so sad. We luckily have the live chat open. So Cherry will be checking that out. 2 episodes to jump into. Steph Sabra unfortunately couldn't be here to say goodbye, but she loves you all. What did you think about these 2 episodes?
It truly felt like they took everything that we've been waiting to see happen and put it in these 2 episodes where I almost needed a roadmap to follow what was going on. I'm like, what? And now this is happening? Like, if you were to go to the bathroom, you better press pause because when you come back, you will be lost. You're not going to know what's happening. Mm-hmm. But I loved it. It was definitely keeping me interested with every single second.
You are so right. They threw everything in these final 2 episodes and the kitchen sink. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. Woman in the painting, Chewy's death, and of course the new Midnighter, who I do not accept.
We will, how I have things to say, and we will get to that. I think what I really loved about this, to me, it was a 2-part season finale. This should have aired, in my mind, 2-hour back-to-back.
Yes.
I understand the idea of giving us a cliffhanger where we lose Manfred's head. Like, yes, great cliffhanger, but these episodes work so beautifully back-to-back as a 2-part episode, and I wish that's what they were. Mm-hmm. But also what I really enjoyed is it felt like season 1 of The Librarians, where every episode was like a story of the week, and you're like, okay, it's story of the week. And then the last episode was actually, if you take this piece from episode 1 and this piece from episode 2 and this one from 3 and put it together, you solve the problem of the final episode. And that's what this felt like, right? Like Kai being able to suck out powers was very important, and the picture was very important, and everything that we've done all season just tied in so nicely.
Props to the writers, because that must have taken a lot of attention to detail to really plan that far in ahead and know that these were fine details that were going to tie it all into the ending picture.
Absolutely. It was all these tiny little threads coming together in a long con, very similar to the long con that Patience pulled. We admit we were all conned.
She had me fooled.
Didn't have me fooled.
You knew.
I didn't like her.
I wanted to believe she was pure, but we should have known. Midnight Texas, too good to be true.
And Fiji, she has pure intentions. She has pure intentions for trouble.
She has pure intentions because she made the spell. So,
once
great.
that gray strip went in, you knew.
Yep.
Hell was breaking out.
So great. So Kai's been in the longer con, like we've been long conned, but Kai's been in the like years of con.
Yes.
Crazy. Poor guy.
I feel bad for him. I really do. And that's not something from the first time we saw his character, I was convinced he was a bad guy. You know, I don't know if we found out if he is wearing eyeliner, if that's just his look, but that look just made me believe he was evil. And then when you see him at the end, you're like, oh my God, he's almost maybe the purest one in the whole town.
Yeah, it kind of makes me wish we would have done a pure intentions test on it. Guys, why didn't we think to do that?
Kai was the nicest guy, like shockingly nice. He wasn't cheating on her. He believed he was supporting his wife, which every woman secretly wants, is a husband that will support you.
Right.
Damn you, Patience.
So
Damn
clearly
you to
this
hell.
is a fantasy show. I'm just kidding.
Well, so a lot happens. We get the introduction of witch teleportation. I like how that was slipped in for us. Like, also, we're going to really need this trope right now, so we're just going to write that in real quick.
It's going to have to happen.
Like, oh, yeah, they can do that. It's just real dangerous, but, like, they'll do it if it's needed. Because we need it. Because we need it for the plot. So we're going to throw this in. So the witches decide they're going to take out the Midnighters one by one. Joe is dealing with his guilt and he explains that the wings were his penance for what he did to Chewie. And then he has to see his puppeted love.
That was horrible.
When
That
it
was
bit him or
bad.
just seeing him?
Just seeing him and then, kind of bringing, as if he wasn't processing the emotions, having a hard enough time already. And then to see him standing in front of him, I can only imagine.
He needed to be guilty feeling, and I'm happy Chewie said something, because when it came right down to it, he could have chosen to let Chewie kill the cowboy and let the man that he's been with for eons live, but I guess he values human life more so than his demon husband. I don't know. Mad at you, Joe.
Oh, didn't even occur, because I've been so mad about this choice.
Mad.
But yes, he couldn't have killed him because he was human. And he's not allowed to kill humans, so that was the only option.
Oh, right.
That is, for weeks now I've been going, I don't understand why he didn't just kill Walker. That's
But he
because
stood
Walker's
between him. He could have just let Chewie kill him and been done with it.
That's what he should have done.
That's what he should have done. He should have minded his business.
Yeah.
Because really, he brought all this on himself by stepping out on his committed relationship, which I told you guys they did not have an open relationship.
Fine.
Told you.
I just want to
And Chewie
encourage.
wasn't down with that.
I just want to encourage people to be open to the opportunity of polyamory. It's my fantasy show. Throwing this in.
If you are going to have other people, it should be everyone should know what's going on, and it's a throuple where everyone's together.
Yeah.
None of this side piece crap. None of that.
So Chewie bites Joe, which captures Joe. Lem is gathering weapons, gets silver blown at him. He's captured. We get to meet this really fun new character of Addie from the Delilahs.
Liked Addie.
For any Whovians out there, I'm gonna ask: did she not remind everyone of Dr. Osgood from Doctor Who?
Ooh.
She really felt like with the inhaler, she felt like an Osgood.
She was so fun and cute.
So adorable.
Just sweet and nice. Damn you, Midnight.
Well, so she's trying to help Bobo and Olivia get Fiji's butterfly back. And I'd like to talk about this scene because by far one of my favorite scenes.
Oh my gosh.
Because we've got a Bobo just laying out there and they put a creepy crawly on him and it's got to go into his beautiful body.
Ew.
I didn't mind so much the ew because you just look around it. You just look,
Don't
there's something
focus on
crawling
the
down.
insect inside of his body.
You focus on the rest of the
Right.
body.
Yikes.
I see where you're going with that one.
Thank you. Well, so they get the butterfly out, but Fiji smashes it and takes Olivia and Bobo. So all of our Midnighters are captured because Manfred and Kai are trying to seek Delilah. They realize that she's in this painting and that's what we need. So he gets sucked in. Delilah explains everything. And I appreciated that because up until this point, I'm like real confused.
Oh, we needed her. Yeah.
Right?
We had to call in
Yes.
Dr. Delilah on that one.
It was real confusing. So here's what Delilah explains. She was supposed to be with Theophilus. We're calling him Theo the rest of the episode. So
Oh, yeah,
she was
Theo.
supposed to be with Theo. But it turns out Theo's sister, Patience, was into Theo.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Yeah.
I kind of called it with my, isn't it weird that she's sleeping with the body she's planning to use for her brother? Right?
That is true.
I picked up on something weird happening.
She was just a little crazier than I even thought.
She needed to test out the merchandise to make sure they were compatible.
Oh,
God.
real unpleasant. So
Oh,
it
God.
turns out Delilah and Patience are both preggo, and the pregnancy, I guess, and the love of their twincest has induced dark magic. Dark magic was born of their love. Their twincesty, disgusting love. Look, I don't
romantic.
judge a lot of things. I'm gonna be real fair. I don't judge a lot of things, and I think people should be into what they're into. I draw the line at consent, but also I draw a line. One of my few lines are drawn at incest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Incest, sleeping with your
Yeah.
mom, sleeping with your dad, sleeping with your brother.
Twincest specifically.
But twincest is really just so gross.
Yeah.
So nasty.
And like a little bit conceited because you're like, I like the way you look and you look like me.
That's true. That's a real good point.
But Theo didn't look like Patience.
No, but I like your point. I think I'm sticking with it. I don't care about fraternal twins. We're calling it.
We're going to also call her
Fraternal
conceited.
twins.
Yeah. So Delilah beheads Theo and binds them from doing magic and has cursed their descendants from ever feeling love. Thank you for explaining the entire season arc. Because
Yes.
it's been very confusing, right, with the Bobo love issue. Because I brought up the is it that, you know, I thought Fiji's family was cursed and the men would never be able to love them, kind of like a practical magic curse.
Mm-hmm.
But now we have clarification. It is all descendants of Theo, of the twincest, the twincest twins.
Twincest.
And it is love at all.
Yes.
Thank you for clarification.
Because love is the ultimate healer, and love would make even the most evil witches better people.
Right? Because true love's kiss solves all
Yes.
problems. Anyone who saw Once Upon a Time knows that.
Didn't work with Fiji, though.
So we find out that the twincest's son, Everard, trapped Delilah in the painting and that he is located in Witch Hell. Again, pulling this thread, we have to go back to Witch Hell. And Kai has to remove Everard's powers from him so that they can get her out of the painting. I love it. I just love everything being so beautifully tied together.
She's a terrible mother leaving her son in Witch Hell.
I mean, he died, so he went to Witch Hell.
She could have brought him back. Oh, wait, she couldn't use magic. Never
Right.
mind.
Yeah.
Nah, she's still a shitty mom.
I do
Well,
like
yeah.
the idea of the painting having, you know, this world inside of it. That was the cool concept.
And I do like this new introduction that Manfred he's like, I thought I could just talk to the ghosts, but apparently I could go to a lot of different planes.
Right?
That's cool.
Surprise!
I like that. So our Midnighters are captured and dragged to the church, where we are led to believe that Manfred has drinking Everard's powers and will enter the church to free Delilah. But instead he is beheaded, and we get to the next episode, where it turns out that it was Kai! Kai was the greatest one of all!
Did you guys think Manfred was dead when you first saw it?
I thought he was dead, but we would somehow either
Yeah.
bring him back or set back time or...
I did not think that it was
I couldn't
Kai
figure out
for
what
a
it was. Yeah, I didn't
second.
know it was Kai.
That didn't.
Kai took one for the team, like over and over
Truly.
again.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
And he like explains that he has no one else and that this is him helping and that he's just a good guy.
Man,
Yeah.
that is really sad when you think about his life. He was trying to help people. He didn't realize he was helping patients do this awful thing.
Yes.
So really, Kai is just this guy that has been doing nothing but good deeds, so he thought this whole time. And then in the end, he's left with a wife that never loved him, and he gets his head chopped off.
Yep.
I was having an
And
affair.
is left with nothing.
Yeah, his life sucks.
Yeah, it
That was
sucked.
terrible
He was
for Kai.
heartbroken.
I really love the moment where Manfred says, I was wrong about you. And Kai goes, yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
I loved it. I felt like it was them saying to the audience, yeah, we convinced you this entire time that this guy can't be good. Look at him helping people. That can't be good.
No way.
They straight up are like, he's a healer. He's helping people. And we all went, nah.
It was
Nah.
the eyeliner, I'm telling you.
It was the eyeliner. I think it was Patience' perfect lipstick.
Yeah,
That
no.
was tricking me.
Why do people listen to the person who's cheating saying, my husband's terrible, sleep with me? It's like, what? No.
Sleep with me.
Sleep with me.
Because of that lipstick.
I'll fix him.
Yas
He's sleeping with those
Queen.
other two women. He's a man whore. Guess not.
Well, Kai had the perfect plan to essentially waste the powers so they couldn't use it. So they take all 70 times 7, again, that is 490 beasts. They put it into Theo's head, and the head is attached to Manfred's body. what a beautiful plan that I like that Patience, she ties in again to the beginning that she saw all of those demon cancer come out of him and knew that his body was the perfect vessel. So perfect that Kai, who was strong, but was still like a guy. He's just some guy. He's not going to be able to handle all that power. He's not going to be able to handle having Theo's head. Love it. It's like genius plans on both parts.
He had his revenge on his horrible wife, wasting his life. And having that painting in his office the whole time, praying to his wife's brother / lover. I mean, it was just layer on layer of betrayal. I'd been pissed.
It must have been a strong love for her brother, because I'm thinking if all this time passed and I was with someone for so long, you'd think maybe she would start liking Kai and think that he could be a good guy for her. But this entire time, she had her whole plan.
And she wanted her powers back.
And to name the town Patience. Like, it is all about her. She just queen beed that town.
I mean, also that twincest bond is a bond. She changes the sign.
If that's what you want to call it, is a bond,
It's
all
a
right.
bond. When they have their parade, you see the church and it says "Love thy brother." I was like, this is so great. I mean, terrible, but great.
And how about Fiji? I kind of feel like she had this, dominating role in herself, and then when Patience took over, it almost felt like she just became her sidekick to me. That she was like, "You're gonna do this now, and you're my little."
It did feel that way that Fiji took a backseat role,
Right.
But when we understood what the plan was, the world domination, carving out the Delilah butterflies and thus converting them to dark witches, it seemed like, at least I assume in Fiji's mind, that like right now I am second in command to the Twincest twins, but when there's world domination, there'll be enough space for me. Maybe she'll get the Americas or something.
Because I see Fiji wanting to be a leader of the pact.
Oh yeah, the look on Fiji's face a couple times was like, "I'm doing this for you. You're gonna owe me.
Yeah,
I get
I
to
felt
be
that
like
too.
the general, or you're gonna give me some piece of land and make me queen of North America or whatever." But she expected something, because Delilah daughters don't do nothing for free. They expect something.
I thought we'd get to see Celeste again.
I liked Celeste.
I'm surprised she
was
wasn't
fun.
there as part of the army, the Dark Army.
Normally I don't look up IMDb to see if people are coming back, but I did look up to see if she was coming back, because I really liked her character. Her character was a hoot. She's a hoot. I want to see her in other stuff. She's fun.
She's so fun. But we get this really quick little we have this scene. I thought it was cute, the Netflix and chill scene where Bobo's trying
some funny liners in there,
trying to appeal to her, and she's like, "No, I have no soul. Rub my feet."
Poor guy never gave up on her, though. That is a good true love story.
But we knew he wasn't going to.
He never. She's his true love, and I was like, it was a reminder. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, Bobo. You're kind of dense, so okay. You're pretty. Stop talking. Shh.
He's so adorable, but so adorable. So good.
You know what cracked me up? A lot of the times in this episode were very serious things that happened. They would show just the expressions of the characters, and Bobo's face a lot of times for some reason was just like so funny to me. He's just like she's like, "What's going on? What's happening?"
I mean, I think that the scene where Manfred's getting beheaded and they're like, "Look at us, just where you're here, you're
they
family."
show each character,
and I was like, "This is heartbreaking to watch," but like also calm down.
Well, it's because I think as the viewer, know that like something's got to happen. Also, we saw the preview for the next episodes where it's like he can't be dead, so it's like you're just kind of a funny, suspenseful, but not that scary because you know.
Yeah. So Joe is being drugged with demon ash, and also, so gross, Patience sticks her fingers into his wing scars and turns him into a dark angel.
That was like not a eat your dinner
so
episode.
Weird. That was so gross.
So gross.
But the evil wings did look cool though.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the very quick solution to he cut off his wings. We need him to have wings. We're just gonna do this real quick, and he's got wings again.
It worked though, and then the black eyes and all that.
Yeah, that looked cool.
I mean, he pulled it off.
He looked really good.
I mean, he pulls off a lot of
Dark
things.
magic looks good on him.
Does. But we also discover where Manfred has been hiding out, and it's with Walker,
Yeah.
who is reporting back.
Walker.
For those on the audio version, I'm making faces.
Yeah. Walker. Gag me.
So Walker is reporting back to Manfred what's going on, and they decide that they have to go. Well, Manfred's gonna go save town because he's Manfred, and Walker, gotta go save Joe. Great, Walker, thanks.
You started all this, Walker. Started all this.
So Theo's body obviously is failing him. We get Patience gets Lem to give him some blood, and the deal is that he wants to see Olivia. Olivia's being tortured by Patience. What I don't appreciate is that Olivia's so badass, and Patience isn't thinking, this is somebody I could use. I don't need, like, yes, I have all these witches, but you know what'd be really great is my own, like, assassin or my own human bodyguard. That's useful. Why are you torturing her and then decide, we're just going to kill her? Ridiculous.
Patience never liked her.
Right.
And Patience doesn't seem like the type that really likes other women. If you want to be honest.
That's true.
There's a special place in witch hell for women who do not support other women.
Yes.
Just saying. So Lem goes to say goodbye before they are going to burn Olivia. When we get to the burning, did you all think we were losing Olivia?
I did. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, they're going to burn her? Is she going to break free? I don't understand. And then
I
she
feel like
came
I was
out.
kind of waiting for her to be saved, and it was just moving so quickly that I almost didn't even have time to process. Is this happening? I was just like, save her. You need to save my girl.
Yeah.
I thought Lem was going to just jump in and grab her, or like have superhuman strength and just like, I'm going to save the woman of my dreams, my love. And I was like, oh, she saved herself.
He was going
That's
to discover a new
very-
power.
She always saves herself.
I love that she saved herself. I kind of thought that it was going to be something that, like, turns out she's like a phoenix. You know what I mean? Like, we set her on fire and turns out she's even more powerful and she's not even. I was waiting for, like, what is she?
Ooh.
Oh, she's a vampire. That's cool. I like that choice.
That would have been cool if she was a supernatural creature as well.
Yeah,
That would've been cool.
a new one.
I
Yeah.
could see her being like a lizard.
I mean, because when, you know, we've gotten to understand that there are more than just the ones that we're, right? There's more than a vampire.
There's
on
a
the
lot
outside.
you can be,
lot.
apparently.
Yeah. We have the invisible one that we discovered recently. And at this episode, we kind of find out that they're banshees. So that's cool. So I was waiting for a phoenix.
Yes.
I just thought it'd be great. So Manfred reveals that he is safe. And Walker brings us a van. And Olivia grabs Fiji. Lem knocks her out. Which also, I was like, why don't you just then also get your girl out of the fire?
Don't you hate when you're like, if you can do that, then why couldn't you just done this
You
too?
want to let her do it herself?
Right.
Yeah, it's fine. And our girl Addie is trying to break the Delilah out of the painting, but she needs a second witch. Luckily, Basil's been around. Let's talk about Basil coming back. I know that we had said, I think you said that you wanted him to come back.
I thought his character was fun. I mean, like a douche, but a fun
Right.
douche.
Yeah. I definitely did not expect to see him again.
I didn't either. I thought we were kind of done with him with
Yeah.
that past episode.
I thought if we brought him back, it would be season 3 for like another one-off.
But it was really cool how they brought him back.
And it made sense. I mean,
It
how else
did.
were they going to get
I was going to say,
her
I
soul
don't
back?
know how they would have gotten out of that plot within the time allowed anyways.
Oh, I 100% thought that the solution was going to be to split Bobo's soul the way that they split the heart in Once Upon a Time.
Oh,
I
wow,
was
that would have been cool.
Dead set that's because he loves her so much. He could easily give her part of his soul. Like, they're so pure. I was so set on that. So when I was like, we don't need Basil. Like, we just
Why
need to
is he
split his
back?
soul.
And that's a really
thought
horrible
of that.
quandary question that he said.
Well, so the deal is a soul for a soul. And he promises it'll be from someone you have not met.
That was a savage move.
I
So
100%
savage.
went, is going to be your child.
Really?
Yeah.
That,
Someone you have not met.
maybe it's just me and I don't
Unborn
think
child.
about things, but that thought never crossed my mind. And so when they revealed that in the end, I was so sad for them because I was so happy, like, oh, we got her back and it's going to be a good ending. And no,
No, soulless baby.
Basil's horrible, so yeah, I could totally see Basil doing that. He's awful.
Well, I was like, how can you guarantee that it's someone they haven't met, but still screw them over? Child.
Because Basil's dead to screw you over.
Right. He enjoys that. He straight up told us, I like this. I like messing with people's lives. It's fun. So Joe crashes the party. He brings Manfred and the painting to the hotel. Joe fights with Fiji, and Walker captures him. And then tells everyone, I got this, and says, this is between me and Joe. No, it is not. I did not slam on the table, but I really wanted to.
That was
No,
a
it
nice
is not.
control.
Joe is currently a dark angel. Walker, you are a terrible human. Leave
Terrible.
town.
Nobody likes you.
It's
Ain't nobody like you.
Nobody.
even Joe doesn't like you.
Yes.
Like, I thought when Joe told him to leave after he killed Chewie, that would be the end of it. I thought Walker would understand, because if at this point, if the show moves forward with them getting together, it's not believable.
No.
Walker is like a stage 5 clinger. Dude, you guys hung out like twice.
Yes.
And you're already saying how much you love him. Like, come on, back up.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. So, and then he talks him down. I think that's what kills me even more, is he talks him down and he says to him, you know what it's like to kill someone you love. Don't make me do that. And all I wanted to say was, shut up. You don't even know him.
Mm-hmm.
You're not involved in their relationship. Go away, Walker.
Also, yeah, he knows what it's like to kill someone he loves. You know why? He did it to save you.
You.
Did he forget that part?
I hate him.
Oh, I hate Walker. Walker's a douche. He's horrible. Walker, if the season did come back, Walker to me would be the crazed stalker ex-boyfriend that would not leave him alone and would be like up under him and eventually killing his friends
Right, he would
because
be
I love you so
super jealous.
much.
Yeah.
I would definitely be okay with Walker coming back and being so possessive that Joe is like, you think I'm cheating on you all the time because I cheated with you and you don't trust me. This relationship is never going to work.
Yeah.
And then ending it. That I would accept. Anything else I would not.
I wouldn't even want that. I want Joe saying, I don't want you, Walker. Leave me alone. Walker still insists on moving into town, moves next door, and is constantly like, just, oh, hey, hey. Oh, are you having I didn't know you were going to be here for breakfast. Let's just sit together.
Meanwhile, Delilah breaks free. We have a really awesome fight with Patience. Manfred is like, I'm gonna just take off this head. It removes Theo's head. All of the magic juju seeps out into the big pool. I don't think that's how that works.
I wouldn't think that was how it worked, but, you know, they wanted to, like, do the magic juice,
Sure.
blood
I'll allow
stuff.
The magic juice blood.
Patience drinks some of it. Manfred summons.
Ew, yeah, gross Patience.
So nasty.
She got real desperate
She
at the end there.
nasty.
She is real desperate. Look at what she did to get her twin back.
She's
It all
pissed.
happened so fast that when she turned into that ultra, what do they call it? The ultra demon
Sure.
or something? I was just like, is this happening? Is this all like happening? It was just like boom, 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 and then suddenly she's crazy demon.
Yeah.
Super strong.
So Manfred summons Kai's ghost, and I was like, yes! I get it. I
That was a good
understand
plan.
how this is working
That was
now.
good.
He takes him in, he sucks out the power and blows it into the fire.
So at least if Kai had a terrible human life, he was able to get his redemption in the end through the form of his ghost.
Yep.
Really, Kai's life was good, though. He had his own business. He was helping people until the very end when he found out his wife was a demon, evil
Until
witch
we
hoe.
realized his entire life was a lie.
Well, yeah, because his entire business of helping people was
Was
helping
not
people,
helping people.
Yeah.
to not help them
But
in the
he
end.
thought it was.
Sure.
So he was
Literally to
happy and
create world
successful.
destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Delilah sends Patience into the woods. I loved that. It felt like just desserts. She leaves town, and we're back at the restaurant. Bobo has bought home cooking. He's buying up the town. It's going to be Bobo, Texas soon.
I want to move to Bobo, Texas.
Oh, me too.
Oh, I bet you guys do.
They toast to Delilah and all her friends who didn't have the luxury of being here. And then they welcome Walker to sit with them.
No.
My notes
No.
get real angry then.
No.
Real angry.
I would literally have thrown something at him. Get the hell out of here. Get out. Get
Yeah.
out.
He's not welcome.
No. I'd still be
Len,
mourning Chewy.
seriously.
I
You're-
call him a man whore to his face. Man whore, get away from me. Don't talk to me, man whore.
So Lem and Olivia are adjusting to the new normal. Day is night. She has the bloodlust. She's a vampire.
And I love
She'll
that
be
she
young
said eternity
forever.
didn't seem so scary with him.
Oh,
So sweet.
swoon.
I really like the idea that now she could be a vampire assassin. Like she's going to be an even better assassin.
What a title. Oh
Vampire
yeah, I mean, I would be
assassin.
terrified being an assassin if I wasn't some sort of supernatural. You know, especially living in that town, I need some type of power. I would
I guess
feel.
she's an assassin vampire, not a vampire assassin. She's not killing vampires.
Potato, potato.
Joe decides that he needs to go out and redeem himself in the eyes of God. We don't know exactly what that means, but he tells Manfred, like, you saved the town twice. And
It's all on you,
beautiful.
buddy.
I think it's really lovely, and I really like that it's been acknowledged that Manfred really is part of this town.
It did
Yes.
come full circle for him coming into a town where he wasn't sure if he fit in. He was always looking for that home. And then at this end episode, we really felt like his character was finally getting that.
Yeah.
Put down roots, had his own space.
Right.
He'd have to begin over again because he lost what he realized was his true love. And the other one was like a using hoe. But, you know.
Yeah, didn't have the best luck with women in the
No,
town.
he did not.
I'm not surprised.
No.
Not the best
surprised.
dating history.
Fiji and Boba are pregnant with their soulless baby.
No.
I'm so excited for a soulless baby.
That my emotions went up and then right back down.
I saw it and was like, soulless baby, soulless baby. For those who haven't met me, I'm not a fan of children. So soulless baby sounds great.
Magic sex.
Yeah. Magic sex, but with no babies. So Manfred gets a visit at the end from Grandma Zelda and says, "You're in real trouble now, Manny." Wow, I can't speak anymore. 2 episodes, we're at the last minute, and we see a dude with a suit of armor dragging a sword. And it looks just like, for those who didn't notice, the parallel of Manfred dragging was it an axe? Was it a shovel? It was a shovel.
I think it was a shovel.
Yeah. In the beginning of the season, in his boots.
Oh,
It's a nice
Man,
mirror.
yeah, you need to pay attention to every single scene.
Yep. So, any final thoughts on the last 2 episodes before we get into news?
I mean, I think they wrapped up a lot of the questions as far as everything with Patience and Kai. Finally felt like my questions were answered.
We got Fiji and Bobo
Fiji,
back together.
yeah, I felt like it was a happy ending, kinda.
Yeah.
So I was happy, and then especially with Olivia and Lem, I liked that storyline. So I felt like the writers did a good job with where they left it.
yes.
What about you?
I enjoyed the couples back together again. I missed my kitty, but
Yeah.
it was really weird. Where the hell did he go? In the chat, they were saying that they thought that when Fiji lost her soul, that she probably killed him. But I think that cat would have just known she was without a soul,
Right.
and skedaddled out because he wasn't the most loyal.
Right.
cat.
Also, we're no to killing a cat. Nope. No.
Just no.
Nope.
No.
Same
No.
same way I feel about Walker. Nope. None of that.
Thank you. Next.
Exactly. Let's head into news. We have huge news, everybody. Hugest news of all time.
Is it good?
Nope, it's very bad. Midnight Texas, in case you somehow haven't heard, NBC has canceled Midnight Texas.
No.
Therefore, up at this point, there will be no new episodes.
What do you know
ever.
about the possibility of maybe another network picking it up or something like that? Like, can Netflix swipe in, or how does that work?
So what I know is that fans are encouraged and welcome to tweet at Netflix and Hulu and other networks, may I recommend Sci-Fi?
Fans have a lot of pull. A lot of pull. They've been, what was that, Brooklyn Nine-Nine? They just
Yes.
did that. We're able to bring that one back.
Lucifer and Brooklyn Nine-Nine were both saved.
Midnighters, get
It's
on it.
fans.
So I believe the hashtag is hashtag Save Midnight Texas. Real simple, real easy. So you are encouraged. Tag the networks. I know there's a Chris McSomething from Sci-Fi that you are welcome to tweet at. I used to give out his Twitter to the Dark Matter fans to try to save that show.
Love Dark Matter. I still miss Dark Matter.
So we will add Midnight Texas to our list of amazing sci-fi fantasy shows that we can't believe are coming to an end. So this has been the end of it. I don't know that we need predictions because there's no new episode, but any final thoughts on where you want it to go? I mean, we said a little bit of Walker leaving.
Yeah. Walker's dead to me.
Yeah.
I want a season 3 because especially with the message at the end from his granny that Midnight's in trouble now, clearly they had an idea where they wanted to go with it. And I think a lot of it was going to have to do with Fiji's child. I think he maybe would have been a bad guy, and then she kind of sees how hard it was for Bobo to stop the darkness because now maybe they would both have to stop the child's darkness.
Oh.
I don't know.
I was
And
thinking,
I guess we're not going to know.
Nope.
I was thinking they'd fight to try and get the baby a soul.
Oh. So then they'd get Basil to come back and be like, another soul. Just trade another. We'll
He
just
would
keep trading souls.
Keep having fun with them.
Right.
Messing
Your
with their
idea
lives.
of taking part of their soul
And
to give to the baby.
Oh, that's cute. Oh. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us all season long. We have loved breaking down this show. But if you want to keep up with us and other shows that we are covering here on AfterBuzz, Cherry, why don't you tell people where you are on socials and the other shows you're covering?
I'm Cherry_LA on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm on The Rookie ABC Monday nights, and I'm on Supernatural Thursday nights.
Wonderful. Haley J!
I'm at HeyJ, HAYJ_, and starting this Wednesday, I will be doing Project Runway All-Stars Edition.
Awesome. Steph Sabra is everywhere at Steph Sabra. STEPHSABRAW.
We'll tag her in our post too.
I got it. I'm Yael Tygiel. I'm everywhere at Yael Tygiel. That's YAELTYGIEL. I don't know why I'm shouting. But I don't have any other shows right now. Keep up with me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll tell you where to find me next. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you later, Midnighters.
Thank you.
Get those hashtags going.
Save midnight.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.